Hey everybody, this is Rob. Hey, I wanted to just record a little video again about ozone. Today, I'll be getting my ozone machine in that I ordered, and I plan on doing some things with that. Hopefully, to be able to show everybody what I'm talking about with how these machines operate and what they can do to benefit us in trying to keep this from spreading. Something China never had the ability to do. Today, I saw an article saying China had returned to what they call normalcy 60 days approximately after this thing blew up. And that was with no preventative measures at all. If we as a nation want to prevent that, and if we want to speed up that timetable, we have to become more strict and more preventative about what we're doing. Ozone is something that a lot of people don't know much about. And you'll have a lot of people. A friend of mine told me today he was going to order a machine, and his wife told him she didn't want him to do it because she looked it up and it's unsafe. You must understand this. Ozone, if technically, I'm going to say technically, by scientific standards, if you breathe a lot of it, it could be harmful to you, they say. And here's what I'm saying is it's a risk versus reward. I own these machines. I sold these machines for a long time. I had the most powerful machine they had for large buildings and rooms on full blast, and I breathed it in. I was telling someone I breathed it in, and they were like, "Oh, and you still lived?" Yeah, I still lived. It's ozone. Understand when you're talking about whether you should be afraid of ozone. Ozone was created by God. It was created as the natural purifying system of air in the world. And it kills the coronavirus. It kills salmonella, E. coli, bacteria, mold, mildew, all of it. There's so many different examples I can give you when I sold these. I brought this into a home, two different examples, that was inundated with cigarette smoke. And put it in the house and came back about a day or so later. You could not even tell anybody had ever smoked in there. And not only that, but it smelled really fresh. Ozone creates, when you go outside after a lightning storm or the rain, that's when ozone is created in nature heavily. And that fresh smell after a morning rain or a rainstorm, that's where it comes from. What you're doing is you're just taking and creating that through a machine, and you're putting it into your home environment. You can spray chemicals all you want around your house, unless you get the exact spot that virus is located. All that's done for naught. Ozone, you put it into the atmosphere of your home, and everywhere it is present, it kills it. No matter where it is. And you can put these things in your cars, whatever you want to do. I feel strongly led at this point that this is not about me. I wish I had more money right now. What money we have left, we have to pay 2 mortgage payments to keep our home from foreclosure in a trial modification they put us on. And I'm afraid to spend money right now because I don't think our mortgage company I wouldn't trust them even if this president did say they were holding back mortgage payments. I would still pay it. But because that's really important to us. But if we had the money right now, I would go buy a whole bunch of these machines. And when this thing hits, I would offer to come to people's homes or their vehicles and sanitize the inside of their vehicle. You put this thing in your car and you run your air with it closed for about a half an hour, and it kills anything in the car. Anything you've touched. You must understand, one of the number one places you need to be cleaning is your car. You're going out somewhere, getting contaminated, getting in your car, touching everything, knobs, steering wheels, and then every time you go back in there, you're putting yourself back in it, even if you did just wash your hands. Ozone kills every bit of that. When you get inside the vehicle, you're going to smell a major change in the smell. The ozone has an odor. Some people like it, some people don't. I love it. But it's not about that. It's not about whether you enjoy the smell. It's about living. It's about staying alive here. If you have somebody who's old and they're in Florida and a parent and they live down here and you want to make sure they're protected, call me. When I get my machine, I'll go over to their house and sanitize their house or their car. I want people who are in the vulnerable category to be safe. If I put myself in a lot of positions I shouldn't be in, other people's cars, I don't think is a good place to be. My wife right now works at a car wash over here where we're at right now, and she has to go inside everybody's car, and so I'm not too thrilled about that without them being sanitized. But if there's anybody out there that has capital that wants to help me in this, they're $120 I bought mine for. I'll do a video when I get it today to show you guys. But if I could buy 10 of these things, and then when they come in, start going around and offering the service of sanitizing a home or a car or whatever for cheap. I'm not worried about the money. $20, $15. If we can contain the spread of this, we can speed up the 60 days China has been shut down, that Italy is shut down. It's going to happen. The question is, how long will it happen? And I would like to help in that personally. And I know this is the way to do it. These machines are the answer. And I don't make money on selling them, like I've told you that before. So read the articles I've posted on ozone. Watch the video I posted a day or two ago of a doctor describing ozone. He actually is injecting ozone. Listen to this. This guy is not a freak. He's injecting ozone into people's blood who have Ebola, who have the coronavirus, and it's basically healing them. The ozone eradicates it in their bloodstream. What I am talking about is the step prior to that, is killing it before it gets to you. That's what's going on here with what I'm talking about. He's talking about the next level of ozone, which is if you have the virus, putting it in your blood, and it will kill every bit of a virus inside of you. You must understand the pharmacy companies, and he talks about this, they are withholding his work in trying to keep it from becoming mainstream because they will lose billions and billions of dollars if this is shown to be true. And it's not conspiracy theory. This is the truth of what's going on in our world. And just read and look at the stuff for yourself. I already know people think I'm out in left field, and that's all right. Nothing's changed. That's what that means. So just check this out. I'm telling you. And if you have any ability to put some money out to buy some machines, and here's the thing is, remember this, if you buy an ozone machine, Walmart.com sells them. Don't open it. Keep it at your house and don't open it. And if you get through this and you realize you didn't need it, you return it. What is your risk? I'm telling you that once it becomes known, and I'm not even sure it will ever become really widespread known, how hard they'll suppress that, even in the worst of times, but hopefully it won't. Hopefully this will come out. China and Thailand, look at the article I posted from Thailand just recently. They're recognizing that this is the answer to the problem. Well, here's the problem. It's already hit over there. It's already exploding over there. Is we have a chance to do something they didn't. And so anyway, just watch the videos I put on there, read the articles, take the time. I know you've got the time. You're at home. Come on. But anyway, I love you guys, and I really want to help people with this, and this is a great way to go about doing it. So I love you guys, and stay safe. Sanitize. Wash those hands.